If the North London derby is an arm wrestle, then, for the past 20 years, the result's largely been settled. Arsenal, biceps flexed, have been the best. But now it's Tottenham who are beating their chests. Wenger's men have handed out a few thrashings. But now, you're more likely to see a 1-1. And it's Pochettino who has the more impressive young guns.
The race is still alive, 8 wins on the bounce.
But wait, before there's too much boasting up the Seven Sisters Road, down Holloway Road and the Blackstock, they'll remind you that Spurs are the have-nots. They'll remind you of the Invincibles, the 5-2s, the Sol Campbell switch. All that bitter history has led to this. A contest as tense as the veins of your wrists.
You cannot say that the weight of 1 year has the weight of 20. For the pride and the continuity of our achievements, yes, we want to fight as well to be in front of Spurs, but we have to focus on what is really important to us is first of all to finish in the top 4.
The motivation for me is to win because it's a derby and I know what it means to play a derby. But my challenge or my aims is not to be above Arsenal. My challenge or my aims is to be above 19 teams and try to be the best. That is our big challenge here.
22 years after Tottenham last finished above their fiercest rivals, a win this weekend would ensure Arsenal end this season second best. But Spurs' main focus is on West London, just 4 points behind leaders Chelsea. Christian Eriksen's winner against Palace kept up the pressure. His third goal in the last 6 league appearances for a side that's won all but 3 of its top-flight matches since mid-December to haul in the pace-setters.
My feeling is now, when you are so close, only 4 points, the gap only, but it's massive when it's only 5 games to play. I will be sure very disappointed if we don't win the title.
With just as little margin for error, Arsenal's scrappy 1-0 win over Leicester kept them in the hunt for the top 4. Along with that match, the win over Middlesbrough and FA Cup success against Manchester City saw Arsene Wenger join the trend of using a back 3. Arsenal are the 17th Premier League side to play a variant of that formation this season, a change which seems to have stabilised a team that was fallible defensively.
So far it's been very important because it's been working, and you know, when you are in the period where you try to find answers for questions and then it's not working, then obviously you need to find a different way. You really refocus because there are little adjustments you have to go during the game and it's not happening automatically, so I think it probably helps us to play better.
It's a bit early to come to any conclusion because we play that system only for 3 games, but it's still a short experience, and secondly, it will be a good test on Sunday, even if I have not decided yet exactly in what kind of shape we will start the game.
However they line up, instruction number 1 will be keep out Harry Kane. He's scored in all his league outings against Arsenal, though that fine contribution's not been reflected in the results. For all the personal glory, those 4 North London derbies produced just 1 Tottenham win. In the pair's last meeting in November, Kane's penalty stopped Arsenal going top. This time the Gunners will try to prevent Spurs from realising their potential.
We have the belief that, that this team's capable of a lot, and we want to show that. I think the main positive is that I think over these 3 years since the manager's been, we've never stopped improving, and we've never stopped working extremely hard to improve. And I think that's the most thing, is not to never stop. Never think that we're the finished article.
For these 2 clubs, this game feels ominous, a turning point in their relative prominence. Arsenal have the past, but the Spurs have the future. If you call them the little brother, they'll tell you they were here first, that the Gooners are the newcomers who've stolen the perch. Siblings at war, locked in a vicious 4-mile grip, with Spurs eager to confirm their surge isn't just a blip. We'll watch their teams wrestle with furious purpose to see who will eventually be pinned to the surface.